all set to go. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes.
Leading off the afternoon for Detroit, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone, and this one is off and running.
First pitch, 205.
Now the 0-1. That one missed. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Line drive, base hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now it's Robbie Grossman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Kicks and fires. Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's Javier Baez. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Runners on the corners, no outs.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Mike Zunino. First offering misses badly for ball one. Here comes a pitch. Swings and misses. Strike one. The pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Throw to first. Grossman gets back easily. Reyes, the runner at third. Grossman at first. One gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Base hit and a run comes in.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One out. Runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. Ball one. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. The pitch stays alive. One, two now. Good eye right there.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Throw the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Story for one, and that's two. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0.
Many years ago we saw this possibility, but we didn't have.
Bottom of the first. Here's a speed threat, Brandon Jordan. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of it. First offering misses the mark.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
It gets down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Gene Segura at the plate here. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. That's in there. 1-2. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here's Bryce Harper. Next offering is down low, and that is ball one. And the pitch. Good eye right there.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
2-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone now.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. In there for strike one. And that one off the outside edge. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
I got to count 2-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that's just foul. Runner leads away at second.
I got 3-2.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, and it remains 1-0.
I don't think you understand, I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands, raw papers, all gas.
Second inning set to go, and now up to hit Miguel Cabrera.
Leading off for the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And a pitch. And there's the strike.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Next pitch is outside.
Boog, our man, Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
And here it comes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Schwarber makes the play. One up, one down. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. This is Willie Castro, a switch hitter batting right. This one in the air, center field, and there's two down.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball one. Two down, nobody on. Liner caught it second. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they still lead it 1-0.
Sorry if I'm sad, little take a miracle. But my dreams will come true, cause it's set too high. I'm in the clouds, if I fall off, I might just die. I need rap like I need fresh air. I'm held under by the world.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Nick Castellanos.
For the Phillies, the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Eflin back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. And 1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Candelario under it. And there's one away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next pitch inside. 2-0. One down, base is empty. That one missed. Now 3-0. One down. Phillies down a run. Right through there for a strike. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And he deals. And it's 1-1. The pitch. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs. Smoked on the ground a second. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting 9, the catcher.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. That's a strike. So the tying run at second just missed. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the lineup flips over. Brandon Jordan stands in for the Phillies. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Story on second. Realmuto at first. 2 out of the inning. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
2 on, 2 outs. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Welcome back, and stepping in is the speedy Nick Solak.
For the Tigers, the left fielder, Nick Solak.
Here comes a pitch. That's through there for a strike. And there's a ball.
The count's 1-1.
And now the lefty. That misses. And it's 2-1. Kicks and fires. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Victor Reyes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's in there for strike one. Tied up here in the early going. And that one is lifted in the air. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. The throw into second, and he's out.
The right fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
And next to hit for Detroit, Robbie Grossman. Next pitch downstairs, ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
At the belt and fires. And fouled off.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
1-1 now. And that one missing low. Here's a 2-1. That's down and in. The pitch. On the ground. Segura picks it up, gets it to first, and that'll do it. Tigers are shut down there. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
Don't know how I let you taste me. Don't know how I let you play me. You so electric, baby.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Gene Segura.
For the Phillies, the second baseman,
Eflin back to work.
Segura.
Called strike right there.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Bounce to the right. Scope collects. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Harper now. In there for strike one. That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. And the righty deals.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to Scope. On to Miggy. They get 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Breaking down the youngin' what I hold him. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm holding.
In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. And takes low for ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. And he grounds one back up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And the inning is over. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Kyle Gibson.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And welcome back. The batter now, Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And a pitch. There's the strike. Right-handed reliever. Javi Baez, big swing, drive, deep left field. This one is crushed. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Javi Baez blasts one out, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
And next up for the Tigers, Mike Zunino.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch misses. 1-1. And here it comes. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Jonathan Scope now at the plate.
Jonathan Scope.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. Good eye right there.
1-0.
The 1-1. There's the strike. The wind to kick the pitch. Hit weakly on the ground, and he grabs it foul. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. down on strikes. 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a line drive into right field and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 outs, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. And a pitch. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Righty to the plate. Cabrera off of first with 2 away. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Two outs. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Force it second, and they get the out. Stayed with it nicely. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. And the home team down a run. New pitcher for the Tigers, Spencer Turnbull. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Spencer Turnbull.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Leading up for the Phillies, the designated hitter.
And he deals.
Castellanos.
Ball 1 there.
Counts 1-0.
And the 1-0. And there's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air to left center. Reyes in position, and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Cabrera pulls that one down, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
And it's Reese Hoskins up to the dish. That one's in there, 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. So now 1-2 to Reese. And that's downstairs and outside. 2-2 down. Hit hard on the ground is short. Baez fires over to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And they trail it here 2-1. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Tyler Anderson. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Tyler Anderson. Leading off for Detroit, the third baseman, Gamer Candelaria.
The wind and the pitch. Strike one. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Tyler Phillips. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Anderson ready to work. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. One away.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Here's Nick Solak. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And now the lefty.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Stepping in, Victor Reyes. Next offering is down low. And that's ball one. And another ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Matt Manning, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 25, Matt Manning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trevor Story.
The shortstop.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. That one missing inside. Activity in the bullpen. Carlos Carrasco getting loose out there. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
In the air, left side. Solak drifts towards it, puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher,
JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. And a good eye there.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Reyes under this one. And puts the squeeze on that. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 25, Brandon Jordan.
Now it's going to be Brandon Jordan. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Bounce to the left side. Candelario on to first, and that is the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They're down 2-1.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think
Tyler Phillips gets the call from the pen.
Number 40, Tyler Phillips.
Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
The right fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. The 0-1. Good eye right there. The 1-1. And there's a ball. And a 2-1 on the way. That to right. Harper moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Javier Baez. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
First offering misses the mark. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Hans Kraus up and throwing. Jones getting loose as well. The pitch. And a strike on the outside edge. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
One down. Next to hit, Mike Zunino. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. First pitch just misses. One-run game, one out, one on. Phillips checks the runner. Another throw over. Yeah, they're keeping him close. The 1-0. That one missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Mike Zunino pops one out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, one away. Jonathan Scope will hit next.
The batter, number 7.
First pitch, not close.
Jonathan Scope.
Kicks and fires. And that's through there for a strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. And that one hammered way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Jonathan Scope takes him deep, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Dylan Bundy takes over on the mound. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Dylan Bundy.
I'm gonna take you down.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
The pitch. Stays alive. He swings, floats it into left. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter, Willie.
And now
Castro.
Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. And he chases that one. 3rd out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 5-1. New pitcher for the Tigers, Carlos Carrasco.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. And now for the Phillies, Gene Segura.
For the Phillies.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1-1.
And here it comes. And now 2-2. And the right-hander deals. On the ground to 3rd. Throw on to Cabrera. Segura out in the play.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Harper.
And now here is Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Next pitch is downstairs. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Joe Jimenez up and loosening in the pen. Faedo warming up as well. Now 3-0. And he walked him.
Walk for it, that's it.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Kyle.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber.
Well, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Harper, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a pitch.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And now it's filled up. Here comes a 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-handed reliever stays alive. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
First and second, 1 out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
First pitch, and he just misses.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
At the belt and fires. On the ground to short, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 1. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Bundy back to work. Hop up here, third base side. Story on his way over. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now back,
Nick Solak up now for the Tigers. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
And that's outside. Kicks and deals. So now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Akil Baddoo. Runner on first with 1 down for him.
Akil Baddoo.
That one hooked foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The right fielder, number 8.
Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So now a pinch hitter, Riley Green. Runners at first and second for him with one down.
Riley Green.
In there, and it's 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next pitch is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
2-2, Sam.
And a pitch. Got him. 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Spencer Torkelson, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. That one's in there, 0-1. Candelario, the lead runner at second. Baddoo on at first with 2 down. Fly ball down the line, and that is a foul ball. The 0-2.
At the ball.
And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next pitch is popped up. Real Muto makes the catch, and that'll do it. Tigers strand a pair. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
7th inning, stretch.
So remaining in the game defensively, Akil Baddoo. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting.
Playing center field.
Also into the ball game, Riley Green. He takes over in right.
Now in right field.
New arm out of the bullpen, Joe Jimenez.
Green. Now pitching for Detroit. Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Ryan Kreidler. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Bottom of the 7th, and we've got a pinch hitter to lead it off. Alec Bohm. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering upstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he deals. Out to center. Baddoo sizes this one up. Long run. Nice grab. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
And the batter now, Reese Hoskins. First offering misses the mark. And that's outside. Next pitch is outside. And there's the strike. And the 3-1. That clips a corner. And that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Trevor Story now. First offering and it just misses.
Count 1-0.
Kicks and fires. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Now 3-0. The pitch.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a pitch. Gets the call. Full count now. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. And base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Now batting, catcher.
And now it is JT Realmuto. In there for strike one. Righty delivers. Misses inside. And the count even 1-1. And a pitch.
Ball, that's out.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Hoskins around third. One run in. Here comes another. The relay to the plate. Slide. Save. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Alex Faedo into the game. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there.
Alex Faedo.
Pinch hitter coming on, Yuli Gurriel. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Lifted in the air, right field. And Gurriel is out. And there are two down.
Now batting, second.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Trey Mancini looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position.
Mancini.
And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second, two down. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The tying run at the plate. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Runner leads away at second. Hit hard, base hit. Here comes Real Muto around third. Here's the throw. He pulls into second as a run scores on the play.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, Colton Wong. He represents the go-ahead run. And the first pitch misses for ball one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next pitch inside, and now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed. Now 3-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
There's the strike, 3-1. That's in there. 2 outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Mancini stands at second with 2 gone. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Into the game now, the southpaw Brad Hand.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there. Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First pitch, and he just misses. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. So the tying run at second. And 1-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Out to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 4. Staying in the game on defense, Alec Bohm. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Also entering the game, Colton Wong. And man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Also into the ball game, Jairo Munoz. He'll be out in left field.
Number 60,
Hans Kraus on a pitch out of the pen here.
Number 51.
Bryson Stott comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Also entering the game, Simone Muzziotti. He'll be patrolling center field. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter, Jake Rogers. The Y to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Out towards right center field. Wong settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan
Garrett Stubbs. Now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder.
This change for the Phillies.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter, Jorge Soler. Looking to start something with one gone. In there, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there. Bullpen activity starting up now. Sam Coonrod, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Next offering misses. 2-1. The wind of the pitch. That misses. Now 3-1. The pitch. That clips the corner. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Derek Hill, runner on first with one down for him. That one's in there, 0-1. And the pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Got him. 2 gone.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And now it's going to be Willie Castro. First offering, misses the mark. Here comes a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. And here it comes. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that kind of hurts because it puts a runner in scoring position with 2 away. But it's all about turning the page right here. Got to shake it off and figure out a way to get that last out.
Candelario now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the right-hander deals. Ripped to third and caught.
Check it out. Hey, yo, come back to base. The flick lines, the black jazz tunes. It's the ones. Don't switch the roof. From it to any stage, I shake it up. I'm in and place. Yo, so never step to this or catch on like the rest. 102 beta, number 1 creator.
So remaining in the game defensively, Jake Rogers. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Alex Lang.
Now pitching for Detroit, number 57, Alex Lang.
Yoshi Tsutsugo getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Also into the ball game, Isaac Paredes. He'll play second. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Ethan Wilson. Big spot for him here.
Number 35, Ethan Wilson.
And a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. And the 1-0. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jose Cisnero getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Going to count 1 and 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Here's a 1-2. Out to short. Kreidler handles. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Slow roller to third. On the run, throw to first. In there safely.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. In there for strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Boom. Over at first with one away. Lang throws over. Boom. Dives back in safely. The 0-2. A little bit low.
That's a really good take.
And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, right field. That one carrying. And it's gone. Home run. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they take the lead. It's 6-5.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Elvin Rodriguez.
Number 31, Elvin Rodriguez.
One down. Here's Trevor Story.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Story.
And that one clips the corner. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. That's inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The pitch. Out to short. Crichton picks it up, slings it across, and Story is out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 outs, base is empty. JT Realmuto, the next to hit. With the shift on, hits right into it. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Now batting, center fielder.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
This is Simone Muzziotti. This one popped up. Candelario makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers.
The throw, the shot, the move, the catch, the kick. They make them say, let's just sit.
Chris Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Nick Solak.
The left fielder, Nick.
The wind of the pitch.
trying to keep good speed off the bases. He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. I'll tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Here's the center fielder, Akil Baddoo. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The wind and the pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging. That's the 2nd out.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Here's Riley Green. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field.